Hello YouTube, it is the Artsy Gamer back again for another video in our channel. Please grab your teas, grab your coffees, any hot beverage you like, maybe a bit of food, and of course, let's do this. Lovely jubbly, let's have a very quick sip of coffee before we begin, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one is a really nice one today, just after the gym, heading on to my Spyro coaster. Anyway, guys, we've got another fantastic video today. So if you are into retrospectives, complete and boxed experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and a like to this video if you haven't already. Anyway, we're gonna get straight into it, baby. Yesterday, we picked up this bad boy Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on the PlayStation 2, and I'm currently playing that on my TikTok lives. Oh yes, so if you haven't already, definitely follow me over on TikTok. We have a right old laugh playing these games in the morning. But also in this package, guys, I picked up something else. So we are going to do a little bit of a unpackaging, an unboxing, and reveal what this game is and my thoughts and feelings and nostalgia behind this. So here we go. Just going to peel this through here, and already you can maybe start to tell what it is. It is another Crash Bandicoot to add to our series. This is TWINSANITY. So here we go, coming out the bubble wrap here. Ooh, okay, wow, and yes, here it is now. Bam! Oh, baby. Now, you know, guys, you know I like a green. And oh boy, this box art does not under-deliver. So, of course, we're going to be taking a look at the front. We're going to be taking a look at the back. Of course, the disc and the beautiful manual. And, of course, my thoughts and feelings behind this game. And then, yes, I'm sure we'll have a little dabble with it at some stage on TikTok for sure. So, anyway, we're going to go, bam, straight into it. So, and guys... I re-watched back my Harry Potter one. I can tell you what, I don't know how many times I said beautiful, but it's just the word, it was the word of the video, and I'm sure beautiful is going to come up quite a few times today, so definitely count how many times I say beautiful, because for me, art and design is so beautiful, and I'm sure I'll be using that word a lot. I've probably already said it about 5 times, so yeah, add 5 to whatever you're about to count to. So anyway, we are here. Just look at this. I mean, come on. That backdrop of that flash of green. Then you are greeted with Crash and N-Head just in a brawl. Like, hands down, that is just extreme. And instantly, as a gamer, for me, I was gripped. I was absolutely gripped. And coming off back of Crash Bandicoot, War of Cortex, I was just eager and ready and waiting for the next Crash Bandicoot on PS2. And this bad boy came along. Now, before I really kind of go into it, I remember playing this game. It was a really lovely evening. It was bonfire night. It was fireworks night. And I remember my cousins were around, my uncles, my aunties. And this was a brand new game for me. And I put it in my PlayStation. I didn't even know if I was really meant to be playing on my PlayStation. Like, you know, the whole family was around, like, should I, shouldn't I? But, you know, I popped it in, you know, because I just wanted to have a little dabble, because it was still a brand new game for me. I may have only had it for 1 or 2 days, so I was still really excited to get on it. And my cousins also are massive, were massive gamers back in the day. I don't think they are so much now. So I put it in and I was like, yes, let's go. And I went and grabbed my cousins, you know, sneakily, come on, should we go upstairs and play this? You know, is everyone outside? I think with barbecues on the go. And yes, wow, what a memory. It was just me playing on the PlayStation with my two cousins by my side. And it's just that opening scene of Crash on that beach, and you're trying to chase N-Head as he's getting fooled, or Crash gets fooled by some sort of pretty girl that is dressed as. It's absolutely hilarious. And I just have vivid memories of that just ingrained in my head. And this is why this is so special for me. But you know what? You know what, guys? Even though how so special that memory was, I didn't actually complete this game. I don't think I ever completed this game because it was such a different format from Wharf. It really was. It was just, wasn't those levels that you would just randomly go into. It was a very much a linear experience, a very much like a linear experience platformer. I would say very similar to, you know, the 3D Marios that you were getting back at the day. And I wasn't used to that, and I found the gameplay actually a little bit challenging. But nevertheless, I had some really core, amazing memories with this game, and I just had to pick this up. So when I do go back and play this will pretty much be a first-time playthrough, really, because all I can remember was just having some brilliant times, just really mainly on that first zone. It was mad, but lovely. And now as an adult, I just really want to go back into it. And sorry I had to just diverge there, but I just had to say it. It was a core memory, and now I want to have a go at playing this as an adult. And wow, here we go. This box art is just insane, isn't it? It just really is insane. I love the green, I've already said that, but then that splash of orange and the splash of yellow just is just a beautiful contrast with that green there. And it doesn't give too much away. The box art doesn't give too much away. It's just like, right, you know the drill. If you played previous Crash games, you're basically trying to defeat N-Head. End of story. Let's get going. Put this game in your PS2. And of course, when you flip it onto the back with this beautiful artsy gamer shine, oh yes, you can definitely tell that is what you were doing. And how amazing is this, guys? Wow. Look at the screenshots used. This is so up my street. I don't want to be flipping this box back as a child just looking at dull text. I want to be looking at the amazing character models that were used. And yes, this does not under-deliver. We've got Crash spinning around there to take out N. Look at his face. Look at his face. It's just like cross-eyed, just like, oh my god, I've just got beaten up there already with a spin attack from Crash. Fantastic. You know, look, it's just constant Crash just taking him out. It's brilliant. Look at this. He's just flying up in the air. It's just great. It's just brawl after brawl after brawl, and it looks brilliant. And again, as a gamer, this just absolutely captures the gamer's eye for sure. You're gonna have some really cool boss battles. Crash riding on N-Head. Like, you're just gonna have a really random and insane time. And yeah, this just does not under-deliver, does it? It's just really cool, yeah. And here we go. They're working together, but they don't have to like it. So it's very much a thing of like they're having to work together to, I guess, try and get somewhere. But these guys don't like each other, but they've still got to endure each other to get through the game. And I think that's just absolutely brilliant. How amazing is that? So, of course, we are going to just flip this back over. And yes, guys, I've got my coffee today. So we're going to have a quick sip before we give it the artsy game a pop and look in the box. That was a big gulp today. Wow, that coffee is on fire. So let's go. Let's give it the artsy game a pop. And yes, here we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. This green just hits. I love a green. You know me by now. And this just is up my street. So here we go. Look at that disc there, really lovely. Again, not a copy and paste. I do appreciate that, although I think they could have maybe done a little bit more. It was just the green twisty effect that they've got on that backdrop, and then the Crash TWINSANITY logo. Okay, it's nice. Like I said, not a copy and paste, but I think they could have done better. I think they could have had, like, you know, one of those cartoon brawls where you've got like arms flying out, legs flying out, a head there with like an eye coming out. Maybe they could have like just done that as a circular artwork piece there to really fit the circular effect there of the disc. Do you know what I mean? They could have so done that, but they haven't, unfortunately. But nevertheless, it is a coloured disc and I do like it. So of course we will give it the Artsy Gamer pop. We will get it a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see. So just popping that down ever so slightly there, and yeah, here we go. You know, a standard PlayStation 2 disc there, lovely logo, and of course, just let the artwork do the talking, really nice. And of course, we will give it the flip, and this looks absolutely beautiful. This is really nice. Yeah, wow, just look at that disc, and yes, right down that camera there, I'm looking at you. If you were liking what you were seeing here today, definitely give this video a like. We need to get the likes up, and I really appreciate all the support you're giving. But yeah, now let's get those likes up. It would mean the world. It really, really would. So yeah, there we go. That's that beautiful clean disc, and then just flipping that back over to the front there and popping this back in. So here we go. I'm just gonna, you know, give it the old pop back in. Oh God, there we go. All right then, and yes, here we go. We're going to be taking a look at the manual, of course. Now, I did do a little bit of research. I couldn't really find any others with advertisements. It was pretty much just the manual itself, which is absolutely fine. And I got this off Vinted. Now, for the love of life, I can't remember who I got it from, so I will put a link in the comments and probably maybe a screenshot at the end of this, just so you can get the vibe of his shop on Vinted. Really, really great. It was packaged so well. It's not going to be damaged in transportation. We had bubble wrap, we had card, and again, that grey packaging. Your product isn't going to be damaged. I think that's what I was trying to say. Anyway, before I digress and start talking about rubbish, we're going to be taking a look at this manual. So yeah, here we go. Same box art from the front there. And yeah, here we go. So we've got a nice contents page, which is nice. And I believe there are some nice character models, so we're going to be taking a look at that. So this is cool. Now, I do like this. This is really nice just there. I don't know if this was another box art used for TWINSANITY. So yeah, maybe definitely drop me a comment down below where you know this was, like, kind of, you know, where this is from. But really cool. I do like that. Or maybe it was just some concept art that was going to be used and didn't make the front line, but I actually really dig that. I really do love that. Really, really nice. So yeah, really lovely. We've got Crash here just at the side there, really nice, and not the same character model from War of Cortex. And I don't know if I dig this one as much. I do think I prefer the one of War of Cortex a little bit better. Let me just, you know, get this out for a comparison. Why not? I'm probably sure there's going to be some other character models where we can do a bit of a better deep dive into that. But I just think him here is just a little bit more rounded and a little bit more pleasing on the eye. That's kind of the vibe I get. This one here is a little bit more, I don't know, rough and ready, janky, if you want to call it that, a bit more angular. Yeah, maybe it would appeal to other people, but for me, I think I definitely preferred this character model. But I don't really have too much preference. But I think I think Wolf of Cortex just takes it for the win there for sure. But anyway, yeah, again, just some UI stuff, which is lovely. We all need to know about that, which is great. And again, just a few little screenshots there of the game itself. We still have Uka Uka making an appearance. Brilliant stuff. We love Uka Uka. Yeah, and a fantastic manual, by the way. This is tip-top manual, pristine condition. You know you're only going to get the best experience here on Artsy Gamer. And oh, wow, yes, just look at some of these little character models used. Absolutely. I mean, I do love this one here. He's actually quite cheeky there, which I like. He's got a lovely cheeky grin. We've got N-Head there, really angry, not happy to be helping Crash out, is he? There we go. Another kind of like brawl fight there, which I think is really, really cool. Some more enemy types there. Crash just absolutely slaying him, which is brilliant. There we go. Oh my gosh, N-Head getting chased by bees, is it? Yeah, bees. Really lovely. Some brilliant character models there and screenshots from the game. How lovely is that? You just don't get that with digital copies, do you? Yeah, lovely stuff. Okay, just going through some of the Wumper crates that you can find in the game. Very similar format to all the previous games. All the boxes, TNT, really lovely. All just laid out there so the gamer knows what to expect. Very nicely put out, I think. Yeah, and again, obviously just flicking through. And I think it's, yeah, just coming to the end there with a few credits. But wow! Guys, how great is that? How awesome. I mean, go ahead, guys. Use the code. If it works, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's probably already been used, but that's actually a pretty awesome stance there, isn't it, from Crash? He's almost in like a karate stance, like boom, and then he's ready to just take you on. I really dig that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, he definitely is in some sort of karate stance there, which I really dig. And his character model there is actually pretty clean. I really do like that. I think it's very much kind of the angle that you kind of interpret him from here. Like, at some angles he actually looks really badass. From other angles you're like, I don't know. So yeah, we'll see my overall thoughts when I've played this game and kind of given my thoughts and opinions after playing it. Okay, but on the back, we do have a nice little advertisement of Spyro. Yes, big up for Spyro. This is a game that I want to get in my collection. So I'm pretty sure that'll be coming up very soon. I just love the purple of Spyro, though. You know, I think I've said it before. As soon as you see that flash of purple, you're like, yeah, that's Spyro. Yeah, let's check this out for sure. Really, really nice box art for this one. I believe this one is used for the game itself. Really nice. Yeah, just Spyro there, eyeing everyone up. Come on, guys, pick me up, put me in your PS2, let's go. So yeah, really nice there, and great to have it on the back, actually, because, you know, more stuff like this can help help you with your art and graphic design if you're into that as well. So, you know, I always say keep your advertisements. Right then, popping this back in here nice and safely. Really lovely. Oh, very, very careful, very careful. And then, yeah, giving this a close. Oh, yes. So, Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. What are your thoughts on this? I would love to hear Fox's thought, actually. Fox is a great fan of the channel as well. She's a massive Crash Bandicoot fan. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on this? I've heard other people, and I think Foxy, say that they really don't dig this character. When they changed up the character models, they weren't a big fan, and may have even just stopped Crash completely at that stage because the character model put them off so much, and I so understand that. If you are gripped to a certain character model and then they just completely change it up for your next game, it doesn't hit as much. It really doesn't, and then that can put you off the game. This didn't quite kind of like completely put me off at all. In fact, that's why I've kind of picked it up and wanting to really deep dive into this again, because I do want to experience this as an adult and appreciate the artwork and design going back into it in 2025. So yeah, really cool. Stay tuned for this. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, guys, so that is my recent pickup. Forgive me, I can't remember who it was that I got from Vinted, but I will leave a link in the comments down below. So if you are interested in having a look at their collection, definitely check them out. It was really reasonably priced, and you know you're gonna get a brilliant copy. I have always said it, I'm always a little bit unsure about getting stuff online, but I have noticed with Vinted, if you get a good person, they will pop like literally picture after picture after picture of every little detail, you know, front, the back, the manual, like nearly every page of the manual, so you know you're getting a good clean purchase. And I don't mind that as much. Okay, I have noticed on Vinted people go, you know, a long way to make sure their products look good for the buyer. So yeah, really, really lovely. I will be leaving a link down below. Had some great stuff on there as well, so brilliant. Okay then, so guys, Ghost of Yote is finally out. I haven't actually got it yet, but you know, I really do want it, and I really want the controller as well. I have seen Currys do a bundle where you can get the controller and the game all in one. I don't know if it's a little bit cheaper than buying the game and then the controller separately, but they have done some sort of bundle, which I do want to have a little look at. But question, guys, question, help me out. Realistically, I live on my own. I don't really need 3 controllers because I've got 2 at the moment. Do you think it's worth just selling this one on just to get a little bit of money to help go towards the Ghost of Yote bundle? I'm thinking so. Or are we like, no, don't sell this on. This could be worth a little bit of money in future. I don't know. It's always a little bit, what do I do? The reason for this one, though, is because the grip on the left analog stick here has come off, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to replace my controller anyway. I might be able to get a bit of money for this, and I just want to pick up a really cool, awesome Ghost of Yote controller, and I really want the white and gold one. Like, come on, that is me all over. As you can tell, I am a bit of a sucker for white, so yeah. Let me know in the thoughts. Sorry, let me let me know your thoughts in the comments below. First time YouTuber. We like it rough and ready here on the Artsy Gamer. I ain't cutting that out. We always have a good old laugh. I don't even know what I'm saying now, guys. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Shall I sell this on? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, and I forgot to say, guys. Sorry, I forgot to say. I was getting too carried away. Sorry. It is the weekend. That means a let's draw. Now, because I've been carried away with Harry Potter and all that, I haven't really been collecting too much, you know, work towards a piece over the weekend. So I was thinking I might just go and colour in the Knuckles the Hedgehog that we did last weekend. People were asking how do we colour it in, so yeah, I thought why not, we'll do that over the weekend, and then we have got an arty piece done then, haven't we? So yeah, we're all up to date. Sorry I couldn't get my words out today, but like I said, you know me, it's the Artsy Gamer, it's rough and revy. Have a cup of tea and coffee, and I'll see you in my next video. Over and out.